Seriously, Tanya, I need a guy that's got like eyes and legs. Hey!
Ding dong, the witch is dead.
Wicked witch!
The wicked witch. Ding dong, the wicked witch is dead.
Hey everybody, Roger here. Oh boy, we have another death that just happened in 1 year. You know, two big ones that are. I'm very glad we got out of the way. We've got John McCain out of the way. And now we have George Herbert-Walker Bush.
Ding dong, the wicked witch is dead.
Yeah, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. So yeah, let's go ahead and talk about why. Why I don't give a shit. This guy is responsible for NAFTA. Not only that, under Reagan's administration, under Reagan's reign, they allowed 2 to 3 million illegals to obtain amnesty in the United States around 1986 or 87. I forget what the act was called, but just granting people asylum. Now, what is that number? What has that number done since then? It's probably more than quadrupled. I mean, that's probably being very generous. And you know that the majority of those people who have been, who were in that list, are probably at least 80% vote Democrat. And again, as you all know, I'm not really tied to affiliation, really, but I side more with the right on a lot of things. So where I want to go with this is this. Everybody is being an attention whore at this point.
I'm a little attention whore, and I'm so proud of it. I'm a little attention whore, and I know you love it. So look at me, talk about me, think of me, do you like what you see? So look at me, talk about me, think of me, do you like what you see?
Everybody is loving being an attention whore and saying, oh my God, Herbert Walker Bush was an awesome president. Herbert Walker Bush this, Herbert Walker Bush that. And what they don't realize, oh my gosh, I'm right next to this amazing contraption. Holy shit, that is insane. I wish I could record it. Oh my gosh, wow. This guy has like this up 20 feet stacked up of furniture on his truck. Anyways, so yeah, Herbert Walker Bush, everybody right now who is praising him, all these. Have you guys ever seen the movie, oh God, it's with John Cho and Deborah Messing. I think it's called Messaging, or it came out this year. It's about John Cho's daughter goes missing, and Deborah. It's a really kick-ass movie. But during the movie, he goes through his daughter's. Spoiler alert, people! Spoiler alert of this movie. And again, not that I have the name of it, but you guys probably know what it is. Spoiler alert. John Cho goes through his daughter's laptop to try to see if, you know, her friends may know where she is. Well, all these people say, we don't know her, we hardly know her. I did study hall with her, but I hardly know her. So all these people that he replied to on Facebook, on all this social media, they knew of her, but they don't say that they were friends with her. And anyways, when she goes missing, all these same people are milking it. There's one girl in particular who put up a video on YouTube, and he was the first one he specifically talked to, and she's like, I don't know who she is. I just want to pass so I can go to Yale or Harvard or whatever. And so she was being very callous, you know, about his missing daughter. And then when the daughter gains, you know, national attention with, you know, on the news and whatnot that she's missing, and there's a search going on for her, she takes that moment to milk social media, and she has this video of her crying, saying, I knew her, we were best friends, and yada yada yada. It was insane. I'm gonna turn the camera so you can see the truck I was talking about.
And listen to my story about a man named Jed. A poor mountaineer barely kept his family fed. And then one day he was shooting at some food, and up through the ground come a bubbling crude oil, that is black gold, Texas tea.
I'm gonna say hi to the guy with the knife. Hi.
So anyways, that's crazy. But anyways, okay, so long story short on that, that's what a lot of people are doing at this point with George H.W. Bush. people or news outlets or whatever who believe in still paying respects to people, even though they don't like their ideologies or anything. The individuals are probably the worst ones, because they are the sheep who believe the wolf all the time, and they let the cycle continue over and over again. There are a couple people that got mad at me when I made my video about John McCain passing away, and I put that Klaus Nomi song to it, Ding Dong, the Witch is Dead. I'm doing the same thing here. You know, we got another neocon out of the way now. No remorse from me. Absolutely no remorse. This guy ruined America. He caused, he was the precursor for NAFTA, causing every middle class and poor Americans' wages to go down. Since then, we have all of this illegal immigration that was allowed to stay, and it's been insane. And everybody would overlook that and say, oh no, he did this and this and this and this, and it's like, the pros don't outweigh the cons. The pros don't outweigh the cons. So I just kind of wanted to bring that up. You know, it happened also. The funny thing is that this happened, I believe, I'm not sure what the status of it is, but Trump and United States, Mexico, and Canada all have signed the agreement the day of Bush's death for the USMCA, United States, Mexico, Canada agreement. And there, regardless of what a lot of people are saying, and I haven't read the whole thing, unlike a lot of people claiming that they have online and stuff, it's just fucking bullshit. They're all attention whores. But it sounds like there are actually pretty good things about it. Look at me, I'm saying I know and I don't fucking know shit, but have to have earn a minimum of $16 an hour for the menial positions, which means that a lot of companies are not going forward are not going to have a choice to use Mexico or any sort of cheap country labor. They'll most likely, those jobs will be brought back to the U.S. So anyways, yeah, there's some good benefits that I've read so far. Again, I'm not going to be a dumbass and say I've read it like all these other people who actually only read headlines and haven't read shit. I'm right there right now. I've been pretty busy, but at least I'm admitting it. Anyways, so it's kind of awesome that it happened a couple of hours after, or Bush died a couple of hours after that. And we'll see if it passes. It probably, who knows. But what are you guys' thoughts? Do you think that Herbert Walker is somebody to be admired and revered or whatever? I mean, again, you know, he was a war hero. He almost died, whatever. But when you look back at everything that happened after that, you know, no, absolutely not. Especially NAFTA. You know, granted, it wasn't him that signed it in, but it was him that got it all started with Mexico and Canada, you know, right before he left office. So, yeah. You know, go figure. There's a lot of people who are going to forget about all this stuff. You know, if you really hate illegal immigration, stop. And again, these fucking these Blexit people, these Lexit people. Lexit is Latino exit. It's fucking stupid. I fucking hate these acronyms. All these people who will just not question the right, who think that they've actually learned something by just moving away from the left. No, you're being the sheep that's being herded across the field here by the same sheep herder, a guy in wolf's clothing. Same fucking thing, and you guys fall for it all the time. A lot of you guys are out there posting, you know, sentiments about. There's a good majority of you who are not, but you're posting sentiments about H.W. Bush being an amazing president and this and that. Go fucking pick up a history book. Go watch some news back in the day. I mean, it's just really ridiculous how brainwashed people have been. Yeah, I was there, so I can't say it's really ridiculous. We're all ridiculous at some points in our lives. I still am. And anyways, what are your guys' thoughts? Do you think that Herbert was a great president? If so, let me know why. And also, weigh it with what I just told you right now in regards to how his actions spawned detriment to the middle class, the lower class, brought more money to him and his cronies, and allowed amnesty to millions upon millions of illegal immigrants. Weigh it with that and let me know what your thoughts are. All right, you guys, like, hate, share, subscribe, unsubscribe. I love it all. Peace out.
This is our first best look at Alpha. Obviously, she's bald, straight out of the comics, and man, she is looking scary. She's walking up to the gates of Hilltop, and I cannot wait for that interaction between Daryl and Alpha.
On the next episode of The Walking Dead.
Who the hell are you?
different from the rest. Your heart is pure. Rejoice. The broken are the more evolved. Rejoice.
Man, look like you're going native, brother.
No more than you hanging out with that psycho back there?
Oh, yeah, man, he is a charmer, I gotta tell you that.